What's up, witches? It's me, Luna, and I decided to jump on because I was going to reply to someone's well wishes, and I thought, well, instead of typing it all out, I'll just do a vlog because I know you guys care about me, and if you're new here and you're only here for the tarot stuff, then slide on by. It's okay. Um, but for those of you that have been with me for a while, yes, I'm in a flare. And the damnedest thing about it is it's almost like every time is the first time. Because when you're feeling okay, it's impossible to remember what it's like when you're not, and vice versa. So, I think, and then you go through all this analysis of, seeing things coming and what was going on and what caused it, all this crap. Anyway, I realized now that I was getting symptoms over the last week. I've been having stomach aches, and I've been feeling, pain on my right and left side, which is like my liver and my spleen. And that's a signal of Epstein-Barr flare up. But, last night when I canceled my live last night, I got clobbered. And I had been feeling okay, got up in the morning, and then the pollen has been horrendous. So, I'm sorry if this is scattered. I have brain fog, which is part of it. But it's, I think, the heat spell that we had. And even though I'm inside with the air conditioning, it's a very tiny air conditioner. And late in the afternoon, the heat cranks up and it just hits my system so freaking hard. Um, anyhow, uh, yesterday I recognized that there's a video I'm going to upload after this one, and I recognized it was starting to really come on shooting that video because I was foggy. I don't feel like I was really clear. Anyway, when the low pressure and rain came through, and we haven't had good solid rain in a while, the change in the pressure system, I think, is what really kicked things off. But when the flare really flares, it feels exactly like, oh shit, I've caught something horrible, you know? And so it's like, did I catch something? Is it internal or external? Internal or external? So last night it was constant throat clearing, and it started with that video too because I had to edit out so many throat clearings. And I'm thinking, oh, it's the pollen. I've got gunk in my voice box. But then it just kept going, and by evening, I was like, feeling my chest really tighten up, and I'm thinking, oh fuck, I got a respiratory virus. It's going to hit me hard in the chest and everything. And then how you know that it's just a flare is when you wake up the next morning and those symptoms are gone. So one of the big characteristics is it's symptoms that just change every few days. So it was, stomach, digestive stuff. And I was telling my husband yesterday, I think, with just how horribly I have been eating. And I mean, I do it to myself. I've done it to myself many times. But just the terrible overindulgence in sugar and just crap. And I told him I feel like I'm bringing my IBS back. Well, no, it was, and yeah, IBS is part of it. So yes, too. But just those symptoms. So you can have days of, oh, I've got a stomach thing. Is this a bug? Is this a whatever? And then I've got a chest thing, and then that goes away. Um, and when I look back over the years before I knew what this was, and I look back over the years at how many times it's like, oh man, I really feel like I'm getting sick, and then it just vanishes. And you think, wow, I nipped that one in the bud, whatever I did to try to stop it. But it's just the Epstein-Barr and my, immune system and my autoimmune disorder, which is the connective tissue, the Ehlers-Danlos. So when my immune system gets riled up by pollen and, stuff like that, it turns around and attacks me. So, yeah, lots of symptoms. And I just always feel so bad because um, I pulled the plug on last night's live before it really hit, but I could feel myself getting heavier. So this morning, I slept till nearly 10 o'clock and spent most of the morning. I sit like this with my head propped up on my chair because my head feels too heavy to hold up. And when I walk, it's just, I feel like I've gained 75 pounds overnight, just drag. So, and it makes me sad. I have the stack of decks that the dice picked for last night, and it was at the point where I was just, you know, gonna come upstairs and get everything laid out that I just went, I can't do it, you know. So I just thought I'd let you guys know, and I know you'll send me good energy and well wishes, and I so appreciate all of it. And this too shall pass. So what I do is, when my chest was really heavy, I take thyme oil, essential oil. Make sure you get good organic essential thyme oil, and put some in a cup, 4 or 5 drops, and then boiling water and inhale the fumes. It is an antispasmodic, so it calms down whatever tenseness is in your chest, and then it also helps loosen up any mucus that is there and get it out. And that was yesterday too. My sinuses were draining so badly. It was horrible. So I do the time. I'm going to go down after I finish my coffee, go down and eat something and make some thyme tea, which is just garden variety grocery store thyme. I do 2 teaspoons for a couple cups of boiling water. Steep that for a while. That helps too. It's also anti-inflammatory. It's antiviral. It's anti-microbial. So it's a wonderful thing. I'll do that. I have zinc, liquid zinc in my water to stop things replicating. I take lysine. Lysine is an amino acid that suppresses herpes viruses in particular, which is an Epstein-Barr is a herpes virus. So that helps me. So I'm doing all my protocols. And I just appreciate it. I'll stop rambling now. Thanks so much for watching. If you have watched this, I love you guys. I miss you. I was also thinking, when I feel a little bit less under it and before alive, I might just do a couple, a reading for the collective video, just one, because one of the overarching lessons of the many, 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 many years of this, and it's only recently that I'm starting to implement this, is just learning how to do things a bit at a time. Because with my Pluto Mercury conjunction in Virgo, my process was always build up a head of steam and do everything all at once, and I used to be able to do that and I can't now. So I do just, today I will do this and then stop. But today I will rest. And I will appreciate you guys, and I will look forward to when I see you again. And there's a video coming especially for Allie um, 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 Wallace Stewart. All right, you guys, I'll see you next time. Blessed be.